Okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna count us down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the recap show. But before we get started, TJ, let's run that intro.
All right.
Hey, welcome back to the recap show. This is Drag Race All-Star Season 11, Episode 11. This is the second episode of the semifinals. How you guys doing today?
We're good. You know what I just realized?
What?
They didn't have a snatch game this season.
That's what I was asking you. I was trying to ask you yesterday. No snatch game.
There was
I
no
planned
snatch
to.
game this season.
I had planned to bring that up because I'm like, excuse me?
Okay.
We're not going to have a snatch game? Like, what do you mean?
I guess not.
Interesting.
I don't like
All
that.
right, well, before we get started, oh, by the way, this episode was called Tournament of All-Stars Talent Rumble. That was the name of the episode. And of course, before we get started into all this mess, we got to start with our drag names. Does anyone want to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
All right.
Today I am Rita Book.
Rita Book, okay.
Rita
Okay.
Book.
Who you going to read?
All these bitches in this episode, child. Because it was horrible. Yo, horrible!
Horrible. Yeah.
Okay, Bizarre. Who you got?
Thank you. My name this week is stolen from you, actually. You gave me this. I knew you would have forgotten. Maybe like last season or something, you mentioned this, and I said, I'm going to keep this name, and I'm bringing it back up one day. So my name is Sweet Tea.
Okay. Okay, Sweet Tea. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And this week, I am Know a Little. Because I know a little.
What did you do before?
It wasn't that.
It wasn't Know a
It
Little.
was something.
Okay.
Yeah, no. And he liked this one.
I thought it was cute.
It's cute. It is
I gave
cute.
some. All right, listen. I gave some good names this season. You guys have to give me that. They weren't all good, but I gave at least three good ones.
At least 3. I will agree with that. Yes.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yes.
I'll take
I
that.
don't remember what they were, but I feel like there were at least 3.
Out of 11 episodes, I'll take 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good ratio.
All right, so let's get into it.
All right.
You look like you're just ready to go. So go ahead.
No, this episode was whack. I mean,
Yeah.
even while we were watching it, I think you could tell. Like, I just
He was bored, child.
not interested whatsoever. Like, the queens who are left are not queens that I really care to see. I mean, there's Akira and there's Silky. I mean, and even their drama kind of like tainted it a little bit. Because I'm like, what did Silky lie about? Because apparently Silky lied about something, hence Akira's response. And we only heard Akira's response and not Silky's supposed wrongdoing. But like, I don't know. I was tapped out this episode, I think. I was completely tapped out. I can't stand Jasmine. I hate the fact that everything she says is dripping with shade. And it's not even fun shade. It's mean girl shade. And I just don't like these girls. I really don't. Like, I'm still rooting for Akira. I'm still rooting for Silky because root for everybody black. But I think it's very clear that Crystal is going to win at this point, which I'm not mad at because I love Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal's actually really good.
And not taking anything away from Crystal because she is talented. She's beautiful. She brings nice gowns, beautiful gowns. But like the rest of the girls, I'm just over it. Can we wrap this up already? Thankfully, next week is the last episode.
It's the grand finale.
And I'm off my soapbox. My apologies.
Okay.
No, I feel like that's fine. But I also feel like we're rushing to the grand finale because we have like, why is this the grand finale and why are we not doing the snatch game? I don't get it. Like, this season is I feel like it's very telling. And I feel like we are maybe at that point where it's about to be like, okay, Drag Race, girl, how much more do I have in me?
But the thing about it was, I feel like the first half of the season, like the first two, well, especially the second bracket, they were really good.
Yeah.
And it's like, once you got the semifinals, we saw what the semifinals was doing last episode, it was just like, oh, this is a disappointment. It was a setup for such a great 2 episodes semifinal, and it just hasn't been that. And that's the disappointing thing, I think.
And you know what? I feel like we had this same issue last season, right after they voted off Jane. I keep saying voted off as if they vote. Well, I guess with Raider Queen now, but when Jane got eliminated, we were like, okay, well, what's left after after Kennedy has been eliminated? We're like, okay, well, what's left? What? Okay, what's the point?
Yeah,
this was a weird ass episode for me.
Yeah, and I will say back in the workroom, it was very awkward, especially when it came to Akira and Silky. Like that whole thing, like the back and forth, and just the eye looks at each other, and then like
it was awkward.
How they were interacting with each other was like they were ready to fight, like literally throw hands.
No, I think Akira could go there if she wants.
I think so.
Silky
too.
is trying to dismiss her and dismiss the issue. She's trying to act like she's above it all, but something tells me Silky was being messy, hence Akira's response. Whether or not it was as bad as whether or not the crime meets the punishment is left up in the air because we still don't know what happened, but it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to know Akira's side. I don't think we'll get it in this season, but I
don't think so either.
Somebody's gonna go on somebody's podcast after this and spill the tea because I need to know what happened. Because what it seems like is that they both feel justified in the way they feel. So it's like, what's going on? Somebody had to do something, and
everybody's talking about it. So everybody's gonna keep asking until eventually they're gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah, and as you alluded to earlier, I think, Ronald, like, usually when you have beef on Drag Race or you come into the competition with beef with another queen, it gets resolved during the season. That's clearly not happening here. So it really must be something, especially considering Akira's behavior this episode.
Even outside of Akira's behavior, like Kennedy posted in her story, she posted the clip from the episode of how Silky was trying to say, oh, Akira didn't even vote Kennedy high. And then so Kennedy responded to it, talking about neither did you, bitch, like calling her a bitch and all this other stuff. So like even watching Kennedy at Roscoe's, like Kennedy still is feeling away as well. So it's just like this is obviously something that's going on past this season, and we're never going to know in this season what happened. Maybe somebody will talk about it at some point, but apparently the beef is still going on, just based off of the posts.
The beef is still on the grill.
All right, well, listen, let's get into this. We've got, what do we have to do? We have the talent rumble.
We do,
and we've got the looks, right?
We do.
So let's just burn through these.
And a special bonus. What now?
Okay, that's
the bonus.
Oh, it's a surprise.
Okay. Well, then let's burn through these.
Okay, so we have first up Sam's performance.
Uninspiring.
See, the bad thing about this is the song was actually kind of cute. She sounded good. However, like her performance was just like you said last week, unseasoned chicken. Like there's no oomph behind anything Sam does. Like it just felt like somebody up there doing a routine as opposed to like performing.
Mm-hmm. There was nothing bad about the performance. There was nothing great about the performance. She is a standard drag queen.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of got in trouble for calling her mediocre, but she gives mediocre. Well, some of the girls in the comments were upset, but
the girls were growling.
I called it like I see it.
I mean, as we should, yeah. So it was standard. It's fine. Anyway,
next, I had no comments.
Oh, Joey. I had high hopes for Joey.
I did too.
And then that one little fumble threw her completely off. Mm-hmm. But even beyond the one little fumble, though, like, I think she still kind of just... It was too short, maybe.
I think she was in her head for this performance.
I think they all were really short. All of them seemed a little short.
Yeah, but no, so here's the thing. I think out of all the performances, there was one standout that actually understood the assignment and came with high energy. And we'll get to that when we get to it.
I think we're talking about the same person.
Yeah, but I think this one is, I feel like she was just in her head. And when she had that fumble, sometimes it's either you are the ultimate professional where if you make a fumble, you never let them see you sweat. She let us see her sweat in that one moment. And it was unfortunate because I didn't think it was that bad to begin with.
Yeah.
Not everybody can be Beyonce. Next.
Oh, well. All right. Then we have, one of y'all's favorites.
So here's the thing. I actually didn't mind this at all. I thought it was high. It was high energy, and she gave what she said she was going to give. This was her cheerleader performance, and if you are into those like cheer competitions, that's what this one gave. She had a little bit of a fumble, but she played it off, and she acted right through it.
This gave the Taurus girl stole a routine from the Clovers, and it was a whitewashed cheer performance, and that's all I can give it. Like, I just wasn't with it. It's giving Burr is cold in here because
listen, you guys are getting what I got. I got the silent treatment when we were watching. I'm like, are you okay? You feeling all right? It was just like blank dead stare.
I was over it, and I think it also doesn't help that I just don't like her. If she were a better person, if she would learn to shut up, I think I could, I don't know. Once I don't like somebody, it's hard for me to like anything they do.
But here's the thing, before you go, TJ, I don't even think it's about like she can't shut up, even though that is a big problem. It's the crying. Why the fuck were you crying at the end when you were not named the winner? Girl, you can't win everything. It gives me like, oh, I want a participation trophy because I did good. No, goodbye. All right, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm tired of her. She, once again, standard. The performance was fine. Yes, she did have a bit of I wouldn't even call it a flub. It was just, a moment of understandable insecurity because she could have been dropped, but it was a standard thing. Now, what I will say about this performance as a whole, I mean, not just hers, but the challenge as a whole, is what a lot of people who had like her and Joey, a lot of people's performance who depended on like the support of the dancers, like literally being tossed up or whatever. I can understand the trepidation because these were skilled dancers, but it didn't seem like they had a lot of time to prepare. And also, like, it was just like, I can understand why you may have been nervous when going into a flip or something like that, but it was a standard performance. And I'm like, okay, girl, again, between her and Sam, I'm like, well, actually, spoiler alert, Sam's gone, and I'm okay with that. But she's the same as Sam for me, so she can go next week too. That'd be great. Well, it's a great week. All right, next up we have Dawn.
This was cute.
This was cute.
It was cute. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It just was like, I feel like my point about Dawn in the first bracket and how production tried to make it seem like she was like that girl is falling apart for them here in the semifinals. Like, we're seeing who Dawn has been this whole season, but because all of the girls are there now, they can't make it seem like she's better than she is.
I think that's a really good critique. Yeah, like a lot of these talents were just so middle of the road for me, and this was one of them. I was like, okay, sure. So I really have no notes.
Okay, next.
No comments. All right, next up we have Akira.
I'm a little disappointed. I liked it, but I thought she could have done a little bit better. Like, so for instance, the pole that connect all the dolls. If it was black, maybe. So the white stands out a lot. And then also
like bedazzled black.
Yeah, no, but still, it broke the illusion for me. And then also, like, the mouths weren't moving properly.
Well, I think she was moving the wrong arm. I think she was supposed to be moving the other arm for the front one to move. So I think she flubbed on that.
Yeah. I mean, it was, I will say it was different, and she stood out of the crowd. I will give her that. Mm-hmm. And she said she never tried it before. This was the first time. So, I think it was a great first try. I think she can perfect if she keeps doing it.
Yeah, I will give her an A for effort. I like the idea. It was unique. Nobody else brought puppets besides Silky. Nobody else brought puppets. It's unfortunate though that like I've seen this act before on someone
Drag
who
Race.
no, not on Drag Race, but like a person who does. So, and I've seen it done really well, and so that's the level that I have for it. And I was like, ooh, this didn't.
But no, but I think what gave her like the vibe for me was the fact that she admitted, she was like, I've never done this before, but I want to try it. Maybe this wasn't the place to try it, but
I don't think it was the place to try it. Not on All Stars, not in the semifinals.
I will say this about this particular talent show. I can appreciate that the girls didn't come out and just do a 1-2 step to a lip sync song, because that's the typical talent show. Like
that's what Sam did.
I mean, that is what Sam did, but I feel like everybody else brought some other element to where it wasn't just a lip sync talent show type of situation.
All right, who's up?
I agree. Next up, Crystal.
All right, can I just say something? This was a bait and switch performance, because this is not what she said she was going to be doing at all.
Well, I think it is, but the message did not come across at all.
No, because she said she was doing an interpretive dance. This was a burlesque performance.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. She
said, a bait and switch.
Even when she was rehearsing in front of Silky, she was doing all of these like fluid, like liturgical church dancer movements, right?
Oh, okay.
When she rehearsed it, but when she put it on, this was just a burlesque performance of a snowman.
What is this?
Because she said she was going to be like an iceberg that's melting and all. She came out as a snowman and did a burlesque performance.
And pulled a carrot out her toot.
But this is on brand for Crystal this season, because she has never been forthcoming with exactly with what she was going to do. And I think she's played this game very well.
I think it was intentional what she did. It was very intentional. I actually liked this burlesque dance that she did, because of the fact that I think what she had proposed or what she told us she was going to do wasn't that inspiring.
What she said she was going to do made me think of Homegirl with the lips last season. She was the I can't think of her name. She always overdrew her lips.
I know
she was the makeup artist.
Sierra Miss.
What she said she was going to do made me think of what Sierra Miss did in her talent show, because she did the interpretive dance, and she supposedly turned into a butterfly with the wings on her head that were asymmetrical. So I thought Crystal was going to do something like that, right? But she brought this whole other burlesque performance.
Hers was pretty good.
Okay. I don't know if it was good, but it definitely caught me off guard, because I was just like,
it was cute. It really caught me off guard, but I thought it was cute.
So
and the fact that her prolapse, or was it prolapse carriage became her stick in the front. Yeah.
It's very Crystal. As before Crystal went, as during somebody else's performance, you know how they show the rest of the queens looking. I looked and I saw Crystal in this fucking costume. I said, "What the fuck is this bitch?" You see all the queens just sitting there, one in a gown, and then you got this big ass snowman right in the fucking middle. And I was like, "Girl, what the fuck?" Now what I will say is that I don't think she had the best talent.
She didn't. No, I wasn't saying that.
She did not.
But she did fine. She did well.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Silky.
Come on
this
now.
was the best performance.
Yes, it was
the best.
With energy.
Yes.
She
had a routine.
Yeah. She gave what she said she was going to give. The song was energetic. Her movement was energetic. Silky brought the energy. Silky was the only one that kind of made me sit up and be like, and pay attention. Everybody else,
it was the only one that did that for you. Gave
for
him a rise.
For me too, but maybe not that type of rise.
I wasn't that type of rise for me.
I'm just saying that, but I'm just saying, like, he stood up in his seat.
This one, I'm proud of Silky this entire episode.
I saw that too.
I also think maybe she should have won the mini challenge as well because I think she did really well. I think
I
she did
agree.
better than Sam.
I agree.
So this whole episode, Silky really shined. This particular performance resonates with me because as a little baby gay, I too used to buck. A lot of people don't know that about me.
Are we gonna get a performance one day?
It depends on how many drinks I might have. Okay. But this was so good. And again,
so
the moves were crisp. The dancers seemed to do well. It was high energy. The song was good. I think if her runway was a little bit better, she would have won.
Yes.
And her runway was not bad.
I said that.
I think if her runway was a little bit better.
That was the only reason why she did not win. And it wasn't because it was bad. It wasn't what the other person brought.
Yeah.
Was just way and above.
Silky's downfall this week was Joey's downfall last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're one. Oh, that's exactly right. Because Joey did really well in the challenge and faltered on not even faltered on the runway. It just wasn't as strong. And the same thing happened here with Silky. You are 100% about that. Yeah.
And like I said, it was not that she wasn't strong. It was a great look. But when you compare the two, it was no comparison.
Yeah.
Speaking of, can we get into the looks?
We surely can. First up, we have...
I hated this.
Hated it.
I absolutely hated this. She couldn't walk in it. First of all. Secondly, the length, again, is wrong. What is wrong with the length of her? Like, yeah, she has the train in the back, but the cut in the front, it cuts right at her ankle. I didn't even notice the little star. Like, the cutout, the slit in the back. I hated this. Next.
Oh, Chris, you have nothing to say? Only thing I'll say is it makes me very uncomfortable with I see white people in ropes. So,
wow.
Next we have Joey.
Joey's face. Joey knows how to paint. She always looks really pretty. I will say the way she did her makeup this week, it did kind of give it gave Vita Bohème from Tu Wong Fu a little bit. Because her face just looks really strong. However, she still looks really pretty. I think the gown is really nice. Her hair looks really nice. Joey's a pretty queen.
The only thing my only nitpick about this particular look, if you looked at where her breasts are, the little pasty stuff that she has underneath, you can see it.
Yeah.
Underneath the dress. That was the only thing. But other than that, I think this was a good look for her. This was another good week.
Really pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Miss Jasmine Kim. I don't like something's up with her face.
So
I don't
sorry, I didn't cut you off.
No, it's fine. I don't like the way she painted it. She looks odd. And standard.
I like the hair. The dress was giving me Jennifer Lopez dress, the colors, the color sequence of it. But I think I agree with Ronald as far as her attitude and how she presents herself during just on stage with after she lost, it kind of really diminishes everything that she does for me now.
Basic. Next.
Well, agreed. Joy.
Okay, so I'm glad I remember it. Thank you for my minding today, okay? Because this gives me Plava Laguna from Fifth Element, and I live. Yes, I love this. I absolutely loved it.
This was a gorgeous look.
I felt in my subconscious there was something familiar about this, and then you said that, and I was like, "Yes, you are 100% right."
It was a good look.
And you know what? Now that you say that, I would fully believe that the diva Plava Laguna is Dawn's whole inspiration for drag.
I can see that.
I can 100% see that.
I can see that.
You know what? That should be more people's inspiration for drag, to be honest. Honestly. So, yeah, this was huge. Yes. Once again, I question how the fuck do they travel with this shit? This was massive. This was really big, and it fulfilled the brief 100%. Crowned was the category. This was it.
Can I just say, this dress made it look like she was floating on the air with how she did the rose, the flowers, and how it kind of lifted up. She was just gliding across the floor. The train was nice. Where she had the cutouts were appropriate. The ears looked good. And how she did the ears and the cutout and like the hair and everything, it was really, really good. I will say this was a great look for her. But I think the reason why she didn't win overall was because her performance was like...
It was just meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was going only on looks, this could have it could have been her and Crystal that were in the top. They had the best looks.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right.
Next up is Akira.
I love this.
I
look
like
too.
the dress, right? I'm on the fence about the hair. The hair threw it off just a little bit for me. I kind of wish maybe it was... I don't know. The color is nice of the hair, but
babe, the hair is giving Babs.
Maybe, or just Atlanta Hair Show. I
loved it.
I don't know.
I
love the dress. Everything from the forehead down is gorgeous.
I disagree.
The hair, though, is just throwing me off.
I loved everything. I thought the hair was perfect for that dress.
I almost wish it was a bird or something. I wanted something bigger.
Yes, I am with you 100% because I was like, is it too small? It is too small, but then also this hair is for a different look. This hair is not for this look, even though the colors are the same. This gives, as you said, like hair show. It gives Babs, and so this wig doesn't match this look for me.
All right, so hold on. What if it was like a really close, like just feathers, almost kind of like a cap in a way, but
or like
laid back.
You know what it could have? You know what it could have been? The 90s, early 2000 French roll that like kind of slick back with the French roll in the back. It could have been something like that with like, I don't know. It just, I don't. Yeah.
Okay, well,
yeah,
I like this. I really love this look.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah. And it's very Akira. It's very her.
It is very Akira.
Yeah.
And you know she made it.
What'd you say?
You know she made it.
Oh, of course she did. All right, next up we have Crystal.
Bitch.
This was gorgeous.
Girl.
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with this look at all. I mean, even how she puts the feathers through her nose ring. Yo, this was gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Like no notes, honestly.
No.
The color is perfect.
Flawless.
The silhouette is perfect. Her makeup is perfect. Like it's no notes.
This bitch came with her sword and slayed everybody.
Yeah.
No one even competed with her on this runway with this look.
Yeah. She turned that corner and I missed a breath. I was like, oh, I was like,
cardiac arrest?
Just a slight. This is beautiful. It looks also a little bit like a plastique look. Like, because I feel like plastique is some type of look with the things coming.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay. But that was obviously very Asian culture. This is her Mexican culture, and I'm like, how interesting that is. This is almost beautiful.
It almost even gave Native Americans. At first, when she turned the corner, I was like,
it was Aztec.
Yeah.
So,
can I say this though? Right there, I think for me, this look solidified her win for this season. For me.
Crystal brought an All-Stars package.
Yeah.
Like every single look, Crystal has brought an All-Stars package. Like
you know what's? Sorry, go ahead.
And honestly, at this point, she deserves to win.
She does. You know what's funny about Crystal? She made it top 3 for season 12. I didn't see it for her then though. But like now, like looking back at her performance on season 12, it wasn't bad. It was just very kind of middle of the road. Like Rue gave her that mullet thing and like she kind of ran with it for like the rest of the season kind of situation.
Yeah.
Whereas like this season, I feel like we are finally fully seeing Crystal.
Well, you had other queens that were really strong though that season too.
I mean, well, not really. You had Jada and Gigi Good, but
yeah, and Heidi.
Heidi was fun. I wouldn't say she was a great queen.
Heidi's hilarious.
She was fun.
Yeah. Especially her and Jada, hilarious. So, I think in Crystal's original season, like I'm agreeing with you. Like I didn't really see it for her either, but she was doing some really unique things that no other girl on the season was doing. She's still doing it. So as you were talking, I was thinking like how this could be Lucky. Like Lucky is presenting really kind of nicely right now. You can't really see it for her, but with some growth and maybe some money, she could be like on the same level as Crystal. Like because they both do something that is so unique and so extra and maximalist in this. And I'm like, if you can refine it and elevate it, oh my God! And this is what Crystal is giving us.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Next.
All right. Next up, we have Silky.
Love this. When you talk about all the time, these girls need to have big hair. This is, as RuPaul said, there's no more hair left in India. There are no more beads left in India. It is all on RuPaul's Drag Race stage right now. Silky gave this look.
I love how they gave her the Discord edit where they cut out the music and you can just hear her clunk across the stage.
And I liked her shoe.
You couldn't really see the shoe. Obviously, the judges could. Like, you can only kind of see the peak of it at the bottom.
Well, they showed it when they took the music out and she was walking across.
Yeah, you could see the bottom of it, but you couldn't really see the full shoe.
It didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me either because I couldn't really see it, but obviously the judges saw something that we couldn't. But this was a beautiful dress on Silky. It was a great silhouette.
Yeah, thinking back, I think I may have subconsciously noticed the shoe because especially when they did take out or when we could like actually hear it moving, I heard the beads, and I did hear the clunkiness of that shoe.
You heard the clunk of the shoe, yeah.
I was like, that's in the back of my mind. I was like, I'm a little bothered by that. And so I'm sure with them looking at them much longer than we looked at them, I'm sure they were like, okay, girl, this shoe is a problem. So I can kind of see that. But the look is beautiful. She was another one. So she came right after Crystal. And when she turned, I was like, okay, Silky, like this is so pretty. Like this gold looks great on her. The presence that she has on this runway. This was a really pretty gown. It's just, unfortunately, it was not as strong as Crystal's runway.
It just couldn't compare. I think that if Crystal wasn't there, Silky could have won this up against Dawn. Even though Dawn's look was very, very different, I think that she could hold water with her in that one.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we'll see it next week. So Silky could actually win this whole season because if you think about Silky's lip sync presence,
well, that's
right?
true. I didn't think about that.
Silky's going to kill this lip sync battle that they're going to do next episode. And even if the top two, which more than likely it will be, the top two will more than likely be Crystal and Silky.
And Raider Queen is gone, I think.
Yeah, Raider Queen is gone. So like, I don't realistically see Crystal beating Silky in a lip sync unless Silky sabotages herself the way she did against Eureka when she had to go through that gauntlet.
I think she's learned from that though. She knows now what this is because she's been through this before. During that gauntlet, she knows, and it was more than 4 other girls.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even call it a sabotage. I would just call it a flub.
It was a flub. Like she got too caught up in trying to tell a story as opposed to just going full out and lip syncing. So that's where sabotage is like that self-saboteur type of situation.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, this was a really good episode for Silky.
Yeah. All right. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
That was all of them. Next up is the lip sync.
Okay.
All right.
If we want to talk about that. All right. So we have what is this girl's name? Sam with Akira. And they do run the world.
And every time they cut to Sam, even though Sam is doing all of that, she just had like no real energy, no real presence. It was kind of like she was just there.
Akira was embodying Beyonce. Like this was a Beyonce performance. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, she came with the Beyonce look, the dress, the hair, and it wasn't a comparison to Sam.
I think Sam's was cleaner. I felt like Akira was a little bit kind of all over the place, whereas Sam kind of like had the clean routine, it's still there just was no energy behind it. No energy, no nothing. Like she just was not like.
That's the second Fifth Element.
Thank you. I'm glad you caught it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I just.
The girls are just throwing out references today.
Yeah, I feel like Akira could have done better. Her energy seemed off to me.
But she had an attitude.
Well, but deservedly so. These girls
I understand that, but girl, you got to put that to the side for the lip sync. What was I gonna say? So as I was watching the lip sync, I was on edge because I was like, "What are we gonna do here, RuPaul?" Like,
he said Sam's gonna win it, and we both like because of the whole season was like they're gonna give it to Sam. When they said Akira's name, I was shocked.
I was too.
I was relieved,
if you will. I was,
I kind of thought that they were going to give it to Sam as well. And so when she said Akira, I was like, okay, hallelujah. Yeah. It could have been better lip sync, but I'm obviously happy with the outcome.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what's our
surprise?
This bonus was the most touching moment of the entire episode, and I just want us to just to talk on it for just a moment because it really touched me.
Okay.
Oh, child. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. You know how I feel about the crying thing. Like, this was so unjustified. Like, what the fuck are you crying for? You are there to be. You're there for another week because you didn't win.
And even in her crying, being upset that she didn't win, she still was being shady because she shaded Crystal.
Yeah.
Like, girl,
you didn't deserve to win. You weren't as good as them. Bitch, go sit down somewhere.
And I'm mad Ru even acknowledged her. I'm really mad Ru even acknowledged that she was upset.
Yeah.
Obviously you're not okay. Who cares?
Why are we coddling this girl?
Girl, why are we coddling this girl?
Can we say white privilege?
Anyway, so that's the episode. Sam went home. Thankfully, the mediocre queen is gone.
I'm very okay with that.
Yeah. Any last comments?
I'm looking forward to this final episode so we can wrap this bitch up, as they would say. Mm-hmm. It was like I said, the first half was good. The second half, the semifinal rounds were meh. But yeah, hopefully the last grand finale will redeem itself.
And I still want a snatch game.
Well, sorry.
Unfortunately, that's not in the cards for us.
Damn. Well, anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe, to follow, to like, to comment, to share, and then also hit the notification button so that you can get notified every time we drop a new video. New videos drop. Well, the final episode will drop next week, Sunday at 8 a.m.
Will it?
Oh, no, you know what? It won't. It's going to be a little bit late. I forgot. We're going to be in New York. I forgot about that. So we'll figure it out.
I mean, we can still record in New York.
We can.
What time is... Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Right. It'll still drop Sunday, but we have to figure out the timing of this recording. But anyway, everybody have a great week ahead, and we'll see you back here next week for an all-new episode of the Recap Show. Deuces.
Arrivederci.